First, I'd like to point out, when I said they would have problems toward the end of the last part, I lied. Let's be honest, because all the problems that they finna have, they gonna end up having again once they get to the training spot, because, you know, it's just Naruto, them tripping over Naruto flying or whatever. So, when they get to, like, where they training and stuff, so basically, who all came, Guy was there for Naruto's physical strength, obviously. And then, of course, everyone else there was, you know, they were there. They just assist Guy in not dying before he can get close to Naruto. But, like, halfway through their training or whatever, they realize that Naruto, although he's strong, he's not, like, unbeatable when it comes to strength. The only thing that, like, he's strong as fuck, like, he puts up a formidable fight against Guy. But in the end, Guy is still the more experienced fighter, and he's just a teeny bit stronger than Naruto because he's a full-grown adult. So Naruto still has that, like, that chance to grow. So, like, halfway through, like, everybody's basically tired, and Naruto, he kind of excited because he didn't know, like, anybody was, like, somewhat close to being physically stronger than him. And then if you add everybody else on top of Guy, that makes, like, a formidable ass team. Like, Guy and Kakashi, they probably could give Naruto a decent ass run for his money right now. So, like, that's all he's thinking about. While they tired, heavy breathing, he wants some excitement. He like, come on, let's go again. And Guy sit on the ground and he like, man, I love when I was young. And Naruto look at him and he like, come on, bro. Like, you know you want to get up and throw hands again. Like, you ain't gotta do that. Come on. Like, just, come on, get up, let's throw hands. And, like, Jiraiya tells Naruto that he can't just, like, continue to, you know, constantly want to fight people. Like, let them get times to it, like, to rest. And Naruto looked at Jiraiya and was like, bro, let me throw hands. And so Tsunade, you know, she was in the fight, but she wasn't, you know, she was doing Tsunade things. Like, she was in the fight, but I don't know. Yeah, so Tsunade, you know, she say, fuck it, I'll fight, you know, you. And Naruto was like, oh, you sure? And, like, Tsunade's like, why you say it like that? Like, I'm still a Sanin, I'm strong. You know, but, like, you can't say I'm not. And Naruto's like, I ain't saying you're not strong. I'm just saying, you sure you want to fight me by yourself? Like, I don't think you remember the last time, or any times I fought, but it didn't go so well for the person that fought me one-on-one. But hey, let's go. So, like, they walk over into the field, and Tsunade, you know, she activates 100 healings or whatever, and, you know, Naruto's like, oh, so we're going instant, like power up, like, you're using everything. And Tsunade was like, you know, you gotta, like, somebody gotta be stronger than you. And Naruto take that hit a little personal. He like, so you think with this activated you stronger than me? Like, that's what you telling me? And she basically like, yeah. I'm like, alright. So he get in his stance, and so now Naruto like, I'm ready when you are. And so now they, like, she run toward him, and, like, she, like, as she getting this man's face to, like, punch him, like, as she going for the punch, Naruto disappeared. Now she already know what's going on. She already knows he's gonna come from the right. So she used a substitution jutsu. But Naruto already knowing, or, like, you know, they had, like, a whole, like, it was a, okay, I know what you finna do, right? So, like, she used her substitution jutsu. Naruto once again just moves around that and wait for her to come back up, like, just, you know, wait for her to come out of cover. And, like, he basically, like, tells, like, I can sense you too, you know that, right? And Tsunade was like, damn, you fast. So she go and she try to kick him, but he dodged. And he punches her into the floor. Now, at this point, everybody thinking, oh, you know, that's it. But, you know, Naruto actually enjoying himself because he just had a pretty decent fight with everybody else. So he's not, you know, it's not so much pent-up aggression. So he having a blast. Him and Tsunade going back and forth with it. But that initial punch from Naruto, everything got put into perspective for Tsunade. Naruto is fast and lethal. She cannot let him get too many of those. That shit, although she healed from it damn near instantly, if she did not have this shit activated, that would have done serious damage. So, you know, she basically like, okay, bet. So, like, this fight goes on for, I'm gonna say, like, close to an hour. And literally Naruto is having, like, one of the best, like, she, like, you know, he had like one of the best fights of his life right now, because she can heal herself. Holy shit. And like she can channel her chakra into her fist, which would basically kind of like put her on par with God, like when it comes to physical strength. You know, that's just hard. So he going crazy. Like they boxing it out. And like toward the end of the fight, like, so now they get this real good hit on him, like send him flying. At this point, he got punched so hard, everybody is up and waiting like to see his next reaction. So when they see him get up and they see this like the small little purple aura around him, and he was like, that channeling chakra punch thing is kind of cool. And then like he's like, but this fight did go on for a long time, Tsunade, and I really did enjoy it. It was a nice fight. And Tsunade, you know, she's like, you know, are you saying this because you know you can't beat me? You know, because at this point, Tsunade got all different types of confidence in herself. And Naruto looks at her with a straight face, and he was like, no, it's because I know I can, which is why I'm giving you props now. Because what's coming next is going to make you feel bad in so many ways possible. And Naruto disappears from sight. He hits her with a whis. He disappears, appears behind her, and chops her in the neck, and she falls out. And like, everybody seeing this was like, we didn't even know that you could hit her hard enough in 100 healings to knock her out. Naruto, what did you do? Like, at this point, everybody is assuming that Naruto just killed her, because the way she fell was just too, you know, ragdollish. Like, they legitimately, like, their hearts dropped. They were legitimately thinking about putting Naruto in prison, but then they also had to think, who the fuck was gonna force this man into a prison, right? So, come to find out, Naruto just puts Tsunade to sleep. Tsunade literally wakes up because she is a ninja, like, I'm gonna say a few minutes later. Like, I'm not doubting her skill entirely. But, you know, she gets up, and she, you know, she still remembers what happened, so she feel bad, like, damn, he really did me like that. But at the same time, she had a decent ass fight with Naruto one-on-one, so they know that Naruto, you can slow him down if he not trying to go all out, like, you know. So on their way, not on their way back to Liko, but like, it's like after their fight, everybody chilling now, because like at this point, don't nobody really want to fight Naruto. Plus it's close to night, because they had like from the time they left the Leaf Village to the time that they got there, they got the day after that too. Like during the night, they decided they was just gonna chill, because Tsunade and Naruto's fight basically took up all the time that they had left in the day. So, you know, they really weren't tripping about it. So basically, like, that night passed, and when they wake up, Jiraiya basically tells Naruto, like, now we finna like try to gauge, like, you know, your destruction strength, like what can you do? And Naruto basically tells him, like, okay, and he forms like a ball in his hand. And at this point, everybody know what Naruto's energy could do. So the minute he formed that shit, he see everybody, like, you know, stand back a few steps, because he might have perfect control, but that shit, yeah, that's a one tap. You know, that's the golden shotgun from Fortnite before they nerfed that motherfucker. So yeah, like, they back up, and they like, Jiraiya tell Naruto, like, watch where you pointed. You know, like, so they start putting metals into it, seeing what was going on, seeing if any of their abilities could actually just like negate it. And Jiraiya actually ended up using like his toad oil fire shit, you know. And when he used it, he told Naruto to basically not shoot a full power one in there, but shoot something, you know, that he assumed would be able to stop it, like his best guess at what could just nullify this. So he would know what to use to nullify, you know, because it's information gathering for them, but it's training for Naruto too, in the sense of, you know, restraint. Because for all you know, Naruto could have perfect control, but who knows if he has restraint. So like, basically they just tell him, okay, you know, use your best guess to see what can nullify this ability. And Naruto, okay, so Jiraiya used his toad oil, and Naruto, like, you make this so small. No, it's not small, it's like maybe about the size of his hand, like the palm of his hand. And he fires it, like, and when it hit the toad oil, like, thing, it like just, it didn't like turn it all into, like, I don't know, like, it didn't bounce, like, I don't know, I can't explain it, because it's weird, because in Dragon Ball, you know, when they bounce off shit, it basically gets rid of shit, but, you know, fire isn't necessarily solid. So you could say it would basically have just not bounced off of it, but got held in the air by it. Like something to stop the fire from moving, but not stop it from moving entirely, because Naruto still has some control over it once it leaves his hand, because it is his energy. And as we know, the gods can control those bitches with their fingers and minds and shit. So with that being said, it basically like just stops the ability from getting any closer to Naruto. And when like Naruto could see that Jiraiya wasn't using as much force, he basically just let it run through it. Like, okay, dissipated. Like it exploded and basically dissipated the entire thing. So like Jiraiya was like, okay, so we can clash, which is like, okay, so we can stop you from doing some stuff. It's just gonna take a whole bunch of energy, because that looked like you made it explode. But you know, whatever. So as all this is going on, like Tsunade basically tells Kakashi, like, see if your Chidori will work. And like as she says this, Naruto, like, he gets the same idea but in a different way, because if Tsunade could channel her chakra into her hands, Kakashi could channel his chakra into his hands to make a Chidori. What would his be? Like, what could he do? Right? So he started channeling the chakra into his hand, and everybody starts seeing this little hand glow. And he tells Kakashi, you know, charge up your Chidori. And you know, for Sun, he charges it up, and like Kakashi, he go at it. Now Kakashi, he tells Naruto, like, although this is just a test, consider this just a little bit training. This is still early in the day, so like it's still kind of like the sun is just now coming up. Like they woke up early as shit. So like off in the horizon, you see like this weird blue and purple clash. Okay, right, and then like it's far from the leaf village, but you can see that shit like it's like right next there, right next to it. I was gonna flashback over to what Naruto and Kakashi did. So Kakashi go in, he using his Sharingan, he trying to move around Naruto, trying to find a defense, like an opening. But you know, Naruto's like, nah, that's not gonna happen. So like the entire time he moving, Naruto staying with him. He floating just slightly off the ground so he could keep up to Kakashi's speed, because he know when he uses Chidori, he get a speed increase, right? So as they going, like as Kakashi moving around, and he's like, fuck it, I'm gonna just go. So he charges in, like, to use the Chidori, and Naruto like charges his fist with his ki, but not in like a lethal way, like just to, you know. And when they clash, it like lets off this huge, like, just energy shockwave. It don't destroy nothing or kill, like nothing. It literally like just these two plumes of energy just dispersing, and like one's purple obviously and one's blue, and like it blows Kakashi and both, like, not, yeah, it blows Kakashi and Naruto back, basically just saying like, yeah, Naruto's strong, but a high enough level like attack could do like some damage, like not some damage, but it could like basically stop, or you know, same thing with Jiraiya's Totodile. It could possibly stop Totodile fire. It could possibly stop something that Naruto got going on. So like putting that into an idea, Jiraiya basically does the same thing with his Rasengan, but this time it's a little bit more risky, because since, you know, the Rasengan kind of made out of, you know, some air, he kind of like, he don't want to get too close, so we just tell Naruto, hey, shoot that jump from afar, and I could just jump back when it hit. So, you know, Naruto fires it, Jiraiya throws his Rasengan into it, and he jumped back, and as he jumped back, this weird like blue and purple explosion happened, and everything within the distance of that explosion, it disappeared, and like, yeah, it just disappeared. And it was like a huge like gust of wind coming off of it, like, you know, it was weird, but it piqued Naruto's interest a little bit. He feel like that's a, you know, it could blow people back besides, you know, just getting rid of them. So like as they get ready to go back to the Leaf Village, because at this point they gotta start heading back, they ended up running into some people from the sand. And this is where I'm gonna end this part off. If y'all enjoyed the video, drop a like. If you enjoy my content, please subscribe. Anyway, this has been Shinobi. Peace.